In any workplace today, keeping things safe and compliant is, well, it's everything. It's non-negotiable. So today, we're going to break down a really key tool for that, the professional-grade 10-panel drug test cup. Let's dive in and see how it all works.
You know, if you're a manager, an HR professional, or a business owner, this is the question you're always asking yourself. It doesn't matter if you're in healthcare, construction, or running a treatment center, a safe, drug-free environment is just paramount.
And the answer isn't just about testing. It's about finding the right kind of solution. You need something that gives you accurate results, and fast. Something you can trust every single time. And, of course, something that actually fits the budget, especially when you're testing at scale. Well, that sweet spot, that perfect balance of speed, reliability, and cost, is exactly what this all-in-one solution is built for. So what exactly is a 10-panel drug test cup? Let's get into it.
The easiest way to think about it is like a tiny self-contained lab right in a cup. It handles both the sample collection and the testing all in one hygienic sealed container. This means the whole process is super efficient, non-invasive, and designed to give you clear results right on site, practically in minutes.
So what really makes these cups professional grade? It's all about the layers of trust built right in. They're FDA cleared and CLIA waived, which is a big deal. It means they meet really strict federal standards for accuracy. They also follow SAM-HSA cutoff levels. That's the government's own benchmark. And then you've got the practical stuff, like the no-drip lid, the built-in temperature strip to make sure the sample is legit, and of course, results in just 5 minutes. It makes the whole thing pretty much foolproof.
Look, one size doesn't fit all, right? Not every testing program is the same, and that's why there's more than just one type of 10-panel cup. Let's take a look at the different options so you can find the perfect one for your specific needs.
Okay, first up, we've got the standard CLIA-waived 10-panel cup. You can think of this as your comprehensive workhorse for most screening programs. As you can see here, it covers a really wide range of substances people misuse, from things like amphetamines and cocaine to opiates and THC. It's a super solid foundation for any drug-free workplace or clinical program.
Now, building on that standard panel, this next option tackles a really critical modern problem. It's got all the same tests as the standard one, but as you can see highlighted there, it adds a screen for fentanyl. I mean, with everything going on with synthetic opioids, adding a fentanyl test is becoming absolutely essential. For a lot of organizations, it's truly a life-saving measure.
And finally, here's the most comprehensive 10-panel option you can get. This cup not only screens for fentanyl, but also adds a test for EtG. Now, EtG stands for ethyl glucuronide, and the key thing to know here is that it can detect alcohol use for up to 80 hours after consumption. That's way longer than a breathalyzer. For zero-tolerance programs that need a much wider detection window, this is an absolute game-changer. All right, having all these powerful options is fantastic, but a test is only as good as it is easy to use, right? Luckily, the process for getting accurate results is incredibly simple. Let's just walk through the 6 steps together. The whole thing is designed to be super straightforward. You just open the sealed package, the donor provides the sample, and you screw the lid on tight. Your first quick check is that temperature strip, just to validate the sample's integrity. Then you let it sit for 5 minutes, peel back the label, and bam, the results are right there, ready to read. No mess, no complicated steps. And reading the results? It couldn't be clearer. It is so simple. If you see 2 lines for any given substance, the result is negative. And hey, even if that second test line is super faint, it's still negative. If you only see 1 line up in the control area, that's what we call a presumptive positive. And if you don't see a control line at all, the test is invalid, and you just need to do another one. It really takes all the guesswork out of it.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the bottom line. For any organization putting a testing program in place, yeah, efficiency and reliability are huge. But cost is often the real driver. And this is where the wholesale and bulk pricing model becomes a massive advantage.
And there it is. That's the number that makes a professional-grade program truly scalable. When you're ordering in volume, the cost per test can drop this low. This isn't just a small discount. It's a price point that makes consistent large-scale screening totally accessible for organizations of any size.
This pricing table lays it all out, nice and clear. As you can see, the savings get pretty dramatic as the volume goes up. You get a great 10% discount at just 100 cups, but that jumps all the way to 27% at 1,000 units, and up to 37% off for orders over 6,000. This whole structure is really designed to reward those high-volume buyers. But the value here goes way beyond just the price per cup. You've got logistical perks like free and same-day shipping, which means you get what you need right when you need it. And honestly, there's a lot of peace of mind that comes from knowing these are the exact same cups trusted by employers, clinics, and rehab centers all over the country. You know you've got a reliable product and a supply chain you can actually count on.
So, here's the final and maybe the most important takeaway. While the bulk pricing you see listed is fantastic, there's an opportunity for even better savings. This is a direct invitation for those high-volume users. We're talking distributors, large healthcare systems, government agencies, to get in touch directly and lock in the absolute best pricing for your needs. It's really an open door to a true partnership.